Hello and welcome back to another video on this channel. It's been a very long time since anything's been uploaded. Basically just have not really been in the mood to play anything sim racing is pretty much what it comes down to, and I haven't really touched a simulator in quite a few months at this point. So even it's not like I'm playing and just not recording anything or making content. It's just I haven't really felt like it. But what I wanted to do today was a little bit different, not a sim racing game, but an arcade game known as Trackmania. Trackmania 2020 to be specific. So this is the one that came out last year, as the name suggests. So if you're from Europe, you may be familiar with this game. If you're from North America, you probably have no idea unless you've been recommended Virtuals videos that are the documentaries on specific things that happened in the Trackmania games or on certain records or players, etc., etc. They've been really popular, and it seems like that's how a lot of people are getting into Trackmania, myself included. So I've been playing, I've been trying to get better. I have about 40 hours in the game. I'm playing all of the Cup of the Day mission, or the Cup of the Day competitions that I can. So it's very fun. I'm really enjoying myself, but, you know, this game is not meant to be played with a steering wheel and pedals. You're supposed to use keyboard and mouse, or more traditionally, it seems like a gamepad of some sort, Xbox controller, PlayStation controller, whatever. So I took it upon myself to try and play this with a controller, or not with a controller, with a steering wheel and pedals today. The support is janky to say the best. The steering is a little bit funky. It's not like how you'd expect it to be. And for some reason, the gas is always initiated, but only to a certain percentage. So I'll always accelerate forward if I'm not braking, but if I brake, I go backwards. So it shouldn't really impact any of these attempts here on Trackmania 64, which is a earlier this month Cup of the Day map. I got a 43,349 as my best on this, top 82 US. That doesn't mean much. The US player base is rather small, but I don't know how many people also played this Cup of the Day. So from the US, that is. So, you know, that doesn't mean anything. I'm not trying to pretend I'm good or anything, but just to kind of give you a point of reference, a 43,349 is what I can do on a controller. Now we'll see what we can do, or I can do on a keyboard, or not a keyboard. Why? Because my brain not thinks steering wheel. So without further ado, let's try. Oh, well, I was almost ready to go there. So there's also another thing. The steering is weird. So I'm not making these. If you see any like janky motions, they're not me doing it. It's 100% the game. And that's my excuse. But actually it more than likely is, because I can't, it seems like you can be way more precise on a controller, or even a keyboard for that matter, than you can on the steering wheel. It's not supported well. There's a sensitivity issue, I feel like, because there's a big dead zone, and I've tried to change the dead zone, and it just doesn't do anything. All right, here we go again. Okay, I messed around with some settings just a tad bit, and I think I may have got it a little bit better for the steering. Maybe. I just was, as I was talking in that last clip, I was like, wait a second, I think I know how to fix the dead zone issue. And I went and did it, and oh no. No, we still made it. I think yeah, it's a little bit better. Okay. This isn't so bad. Oddly enough, nope, that's not it. We'll try it again. I was gonna say, oddly enough, I feel like my braking's a little bit better with having, with that. Okay. Not terrible comparatively to my previous start. I think I'm starting to get a little bit better with this. Not that it's good. It's still bad. If you want to try it, definitely try it for yourself and let me know why you suck. Yeah, because see, like, you get more janky motion, which is a problem. Which, okay. Yeah, I'm far behind my time. Yeah, I don't know. The sensitivity is weird because, like, I steer, but it's just not... Sometimes it just refuses to turn like it would on a controller. Okay. Let's try that again. Okay. Not terrible. Actually, pretty close to that first turn, at least. It's way worse now. Oh, no, no, no. Okay. You know, we'll go for it. We'll just try. We'll try. This is the part. Okay. Doing that clean with it's easy on a controller, but on this gamepad, that and that right there has been my extreme weakness. Oh no, we're gonna finish. Okay, so 7.5 seconds off of the 43 on a wheel. I want to improve that. I feel like I'm getting a little bit more comfortable with using this wheel the more I use it, and then I went into some other settings like outside of the game to try and fix the dead zone issue. So this is the right there where it's behind the screen. That's where I screwed up. I think I can save some good time here. I think I might... There's no way I can get what I got in a controller, but I might be in, as long as I could be in the same area code. That's not it either. An area code? Zip code? I don't think it matters, the expression, but we'll try it. Okay, that's not it. I had a couple of good starts. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. You gotta, like... It's similar to what you would do on a controller, but just worse and harder. Okay. Yeah, arcade games, like, unless it's like a Forza or a Need for Speed where it's a little bit more like traditional racing, just more arcadey in terms of like the driving. Something like this where you're trying to do stuff like pop over, like wall ride for speed and like that dirt section there, or this sort of thing. It isn't made for a wheel, to say the least. Like I feel like they should have just not allowed the wheel to be used at all and saved me from this. That might be quicker. That is not quicker. Really? Did I restart twice there? Is that what happened? One thing I will say is I do feel like a problem I have when I play this game normally is being on the gas and braking. So at the same time, because on a controller, because I don't know, analog sticks are a little different than using a racing game on a wheel, like a sim racing game. So it's a little bit easier to comprehend than on a controller, obviously, using a wheel and pedals and having both feet on like you would in a sim. So that's a little bit better. I'll say that. Oh no, that was going good. I also hit the wrong button. I think I would have... That last section is what's giving me problems. I think I've got the rest of it. It makes a little bit more sense. And I mean, being only... Like if I end up being like, I don't know, 3 seconds off of my try-hardiest time, which isn't like anywhere near like best times or anything. Like, don't get that confused. But the best time that I could do, at least when I played that, I'm sure I could increase my time on this map with a controller now because I've been playing so much. This was at the beginning of the month, I think. I think it was like not halfway through the month. It was like day 5 or 6 or something. It was very early in the month. So I'd only been playing for a little bit. And I spent like 4 hours just hunting this map, trying to get better. Okay. Why can't I finish this track? Please. Just end my pain. I actually really like the map. It's the one that I've been playing. I always play the most of the Cup of the Days. I want to get better. Like, I would love to get to the point of trying to get some like world records or be in the conversation for those, but I think I'm far away from that for a long time. But it would be fun, and I want to do some content on this game because this channel is never meant to be only sim racing. It's meant to just kind of be all racing content. No. Okay. All right, here we go. Yes, 2.7. Okay. I think that's... Oh, do I give it one more try? No, I think we're going to leave it there. I think that's good. 2.7 seconds off of my 43. I used the wheel for approximately maybe 50 minutes. So if I can get 2.7 off of my time on my controller in that amount of time, I feel pretty confident that actually the more I play with it, I could probably get better. The only place it won't work is on ice. With the accelerator bug. I'm sure there's a way to fix that, but I'm not going to be using this long term, so I don't even want to try because it accelerates, it screws up the way you take ice turns. It's just a mess. But yeah, thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed, please consider subscribing to the channel. We'll play more Trackmania. I want to do some Cup of the Day stuff maybe. I'm not quite sure how I want to handle that. But I want to do more of this. I'm going to be playing more sim stuff. I want to do some American Truck Sim stuff again. So I'm going to slowly ease back into it, so it's not going to just be content nonstop. But I thought with either hitting 1,000 subs or being very close, I was at 996 the last time that I looked just before recording this. And this should be going up in a couple of days. I should be at or near that. I don't know why my channel keeps gaining subscribers when I haven't uploaded any content in literally like 10 or 11 months, but nonetheless, thank you very much. And here's a content piece. Thank you for subscribing to this channel. If you're new here, subscribe. If you enjoyed, leave a like. If you disliked, yell about it in my comments and tell me, why. And if you know how to fix the pedal issue with the accelerator bug and maybe make the steering a little less floaty, let me know and maybe I'll try this again. But until then, thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one.